Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're zeroing in on something pretty fundamental for any network group, how you invite guests.
That's right. We've been looking into the principles used by Connective, which is an Australian networking group.
And their whole philosophy is really interesting. It goes way beyond just filling seats at a meeting.
Exactly. It's about understanding how they build a thriving community where ideally everyone benefits. That's the goal.
Right. So our mission today is to unpack that for you, get those key insights.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's start with their main principle, which they state pretty clearly. Stop filling seats, start building community.
Yeah, that phrase really cuts through, doesn't it?
It does. What does that actually mean in practice? Like the difference between just getting bodies and chairs and, well, building community.
Oh, I think the sources show it's a fundamental shift, really. Filling seats is, often just a numbers game. Maybe you need attendance up.
All right, ticking a box.
Exactly. Whereas building community is much more about intentional connection. It's long-term value. They use this great analogy. It's like inviting your vegan friend to a steakhouse just because you needed one more person at the table.
Okay, I get that.
You filled the seat, sure,
Yeah.
but, is it a good fit? Are they getting anything out of it? Probably not.
Yeah, it highlights that just having someone there isn't the same as adding value. Connective isn't just like collecting visitors.
Not at all. They're looking much deeper.
So to make sure they're inviting the right kind of people, they stress asking some pretty crucial questions before you even think about inviting someone.
Yes. And these questions are really the filter. They force you to think strategically.
What are they? What should people be considering?
Okay, so there are basically four key things. First, would this person genuinely fit, with the group's culture?
Okay, fit is number one.
Second, would they actually benefit? Is there something in it for them?
Right, reciprocity.
Third, could they contribute? Can they bring value, share expertise, help others?
Makes sense. And the last one.
And finally, this is crucial for a referral group like Connective. Can they realistically get referrals from the people already in the room?
Those are really practical, insightful questions. Goes way beyond just, do I like this person?
Absolutely.
And the sources actually give us a story, kind of a cautionary tale, about someone called Steve the hypnotist. It sounds like it really drives this point home.
Oh yeah, the Steve story is perfect. It shows what happens when you skip those questions, even with good intentions.
So what went wrong?
Well, someone in the group knew Steve, thought hypnotism was interesting, and invited him along. Seemed like a good idea on the surface.
Okay.
But the problem was, when they actually thought about it, nobody in that specific group really had connections or clients who needed a hypnotist. They just couldn't realistically refer business to him.
So the fourth question wasn't met.
Exactly. So Steve comes along, maybe he's a nice guy, enjoys the coffee, but ultimately, nothing happens for him referral-wise. And the group can't really send business his way either.
And the outcome.
Well, the sources suggest Steve probably felt like, his time was kind of wasted. He couldn't really engage or get value in the way the group was designed.
So he wouldn't stick around?
Predictably, no. And the group, well, they had a guest for a meeting, but they didn't gain a contributing member. So sort of a lose-lose, really.
That really clarifies it. So if Steve wasn't the right fit in that context, how does Connective define a quality guest? What are they actually looking for?
It's interesting. Quality here isn't just about, say, their profession or how successful they are in isolation. Connective talks about finding someone who will genuinely click with the culture. That's a big one.
Okay, the vibe has to be right.
Yeah, and someone who brings energy to the room.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm, engagement, not just a passive attendee.
Right, someone who leans in.
And crucially, someone interested in building meaningful mutual connections. It's about finding people who want to be part of that fabric, who will give as well as get.
So it's an active participant thereafter, not just an observer.
Precisely. Someone who will add to the ecosystem, not just take from it.
And focusing on that quality, it sounds like the benefits go beyond just having, a bigger membership list.
Oh, definitely. The idea is that when you focus on the right people, the whole group gets stronger. It's not just growth in numbers, it's growth in energy, effectiveness, and the actual results members get.
More referrals, better relationships.
Exactly. The sources use the phrase, building a powerhouse of referrals and relationships. That's the ultimate aim.
That's a strong image. And Connective seems to boil this whole philosophy down to a pretty blunt message, doesn't it?
Yes. Don't just bring a bum for a seat. Bring someone who belongs.
It's direct, but you know exactly what they mean.
You do. It cuts through the noise.
Yeah.
And it ties into another phrase they use. We don't do filler fills, we do family.
Family. That really emphasizes the depth of connection they're aiming for.
It does. It suggests, genuine care, support, and a sense of belonging, not just a transactional network.
Okay, let's circle back slightly. We know the why isn't just attendance figures, but let's dig a bit deeper into the purpose of inviting guests from Connective's perspective. What are the specific goals?
Well, it's definitely strategic. You could break it down maybe. First, it's about finding those individuals we talked about, the ones who will fit and contribute. It's talent scouting, in a way.
Okay, finding the right people.
Second, it's about that strategic growth, making the group stronger, more energetic, getting better results collectively.
Growth in strength, not just size.
Right. Third, it's the direct path to building that powerhouse of referrals and relationships. Quality guests become quality members who fuel that engine.
Makes sense.
And underlying all of that is the goal of mutual benefit, creating a network where, genuinely, everyone wins, everyone gets value and gives value.
So inviting guests is really seen as a crucial step in that whole community building process. Quality over quantity is key.
Absolutely. It's a deliberate, strategic move focused on the long game.
Okay, so if someone listening is thinking, right, I get the philosophy, what are the absolute key takeaways, the essential qualities Connective looks for, summarized?
Okay, let's condense it. You're looking for 1, genuine fit with the culture. 2, clear potential to benefit themselves.
Right.
3, the ability to contribute and give value back. 4, a realistic shot at getting referrals.
The Steve test.
Yeah, the Steve test. 5, the ability to build meaningful mutual connections. And 6, someone who adds positive energy.
Fit, benefit, contribute, referrals, connections, energy. Got it.
And the mantra overarching all of it, quality over quantity. Always. Find the future givers and gainers.
And it all comes back to really assessing the suitability of someone before you invite them, doesn't it? Using those key questions.
Exactly. Constantly asking, would they fit, benefit, contribute, get referrals? Keeping that Steve example in mind. This makes it so clear why this matters.
Yeah.
Connective is looking for people who will get value, yes, but also give value. People who become part of the family, as they put it.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive on Connective's approach to guests, it's really clear, isn't it? Their priority is building that strong, mutually beneficial community.
Absolutely. And they do it by focusing relentlessly on the quality and the fit of potential guests, not just, the head count.
Right. So inviting someone isn't just a casual thing. It's a strategic decision. It impacts the health and effectiveness of the whole network long term.
It really does. Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener. How could applying these kind of quality over quantity principles maybe benefit other areas of your life? Or perhaps your own networking efforts?
That's a great question. What if you shifted focus from just sheer numbers, whether it's contacts or, I don't know, social media followers, and instead really prioritize genuine connection and mutual value?
Something to think about, definitely. Where else can stop filling seats, start building communities apply.